Hey, welcome to Benafrican Cichlid. So today we're going to talk about how to save money on substrate for planted tank aquarium. So now I got two tips for you that will make you save tons of money. I'm just going to say it once, so make sure you pay attention. So now that you know about those two tips, let's get in detail about them. So those are my son Martin from Martin Amazing Fish Room 2 planted tank here. And I'm going to tell you the two tips that he used to be able to save lots of money on substrate when he started to set up his tanks. So the two things that you're going to need to set up a planted tank usually is a layer of dirt and a layer of sand. And if you go to a local fish store or any stores that are like aquarium specific, you're going to pay a fortune for sand and substrate. Like a little 5-pound bag of sand at the aquarium shop is gonna cost you like $15 or something like that. And the dirt from the bottom, especially if you go to a really good brand name dirt that will have all the vitamin and mineral and everything that your plant are gonna need to thrive, is gonna run you anywhere from $50 to $75 a bag. Now, this is not bad if you're doing like a 20-gallon like this or smaller, because you're probably just going to need one bag of sand and one bag of dirt. But if you start talking about 75-gallon or bigger planted aquarium, now you probably need like about 4 bags of dirt and about the same for sand, like 3 to 5 bags of sand here. Because the rule of thumb, if you don't know about planted tank yet and you want to set one up, is you need to have at least 2 inches of dirt at the bottom to give enough space for your roots to go all around and thrive and have lots of nutrient in there, and 1 inch or 2 of sand at the top, and that's to seal your dirt. So now we'll get into the tip really soon, but I'm just explaining you what you need first so you understand how much saving you're going to end up doing. So the layer of sand on top of the dirt is for when your fish are going and rubbing themselves on the ground or moving stuff around as they're swimming close to the ground, or when your filter is agitating some water into your tank. Well, you don't want to just be dirt, or the dirt is going to get lifted up and then your tank is going to just be brown. You won't be able to see your fish in there. So if you want to see your fish, you want that layer of sand at the top. Then if your fish wiggle around and stuff, then they just move a little bit of sand, but nothing's getting stuck into your water column a long time for it to clear up by the filter. So now we're going to go to our first tip. So the first tip I recommend you is to go get pool filter sand. So the pool filter sand is a little bit dusty, even though it says on the bag there it's dust free. So you should put that into a 5-gallon bucket, run it with water from the garden hose. Hopefully you can do that outside so you don't end up plugging some pipe in your drains and stuff. So flush the bucket really good. Like, don't put sand all the way to the top. Put about halfway and then just run the water until it starts running clear. And then it's just gonna be your sand left at the bottom. And then you can put that into your tank after that, and that sand is clean. So just do that with all the sand that you need for the tank. Those bags will run you about $5 to $10 per 50 pound of sand. So, which if you compare it to, like, you're going to go to a fish store, you're gonna pay like 10 to 15 bucks for 5 pounds. So can you imagine how much you would need? And it's usually the rule of thumb for the sand and the dirt is about 1 pound per gallon. So now you need like 75 pound, 50 to 75 pound of sand and also dirt So you're going to save a fortune like this. Now you can tell me like, well, what about if I just go to the beach and pick up that sand there? Well, there's bird that poop in there, and there's lots of stuff happening. It could be like little things stuck in there. It could have like little snails, invasive snails that you might not want to put in your tank. Some disease from fish from the lake that might have died on the beach. So I don't recommend that. Now, if you want to risk it, it's up to you. But you don't want to do something nice like this and then have to rip everything apart and then restart again. So I recommend pool filter sand. Now for the dirt, a bag of dirt from a reliable source at the fish store is gonna run you anywhere from $50 to $75. So that's super expensive, right? You're talking with sand and dirt over hundreds of dollars. So you want to keep the cost low? Here's your second tip. Go get the organic dirt from the Home Depot or Home Hardware or wherever hardware store you deal with, or a place that sells plant. So this is organic potting and planter mix that you can get to most hardware store or any of the growing houses for plants around your region. So as long as this is organic, and of course make sure that it is certified organic for growing organic product here. So if this is certified, a 20-liter bag like this. So this, you'll need about like 1 to 2 bag. Well, actually, sorry, for 75 gallon, you'll need about 2 to 3 bag to have like at least a 2-inch layer at the bottom. And then this is just dirt like this here. So this dirt is completely safe for the fish, no problem with it. It comes with a blend of black earth, pea moss, and organic fertilizer. So organic fertilizer, you know what it means. It's animal poop, right? But it's gonna give you all the nice, nitrates that you'll need and all the vitamin and mineral for your plants to thrive. So if you do those 2 tips, you're gonna save tons of money. Your fish are gonna thrive, your plants are gonna thrive. There's no issue with both of those things that we mentioned. Now here's a third tip for you. So go onto Marketplace or some aquarium club or something like this, and then you can get lots of plants. Plants usually like they grow, they multiply. They're easy to take care of, and usually people that are really successful in the hobby, they always end up ripping tons of it and then selling it for peanuts or throwing it out in the garbage because their tank are blooming too much. So yeah, that's the third tip there. Like, meet a local person that could help you out with starting with the plants, and you're also going to save a fortune there. So best of luck if you're starting a planted tank. I will see you in the next video, and happy fish keeping.